I kept my newborn daughter's secret from my controlling family for 3 months. On Christmas Eve, my aunt found a crib delivery photo on my Ring camera and blew up the family group chat. That confrontation made me say things I'd been swallowing for 28 years. And I don't regret a single word. On Christmas Eve, my aunt sent a single photo to our family group chat. My front porch, a crib box, a delivery date stamp from 3 months ago, and typed, "Someone want to explain this?" My phone lit up like a fire alarm, 27 notifications in 4 minutes. Here's what none of them knew. My daughter Nora was asleep in the next room, 11 weeks old. 8 pounds, 4 ounces. The best thing that has ever happened to me. I had kept her existence a secret from every single one of them, on purpose. When I was 22, I told my family I'd gotten a promotion. Aunt Linda's first response was, "Doesn't that mean you'll never find a husband?" When I bought my house at 25, my mom cried because it was too far. 40 minutes on the highway. So when I found out I was pregnant at 27, alone, by choice, through a sperm donor, Papa, I decided I was not going to let them colonize this. I wore oversized sweaters on video calls. I blamed a stomach thing for missing Thanksgiving. My best friend Danny knew everything. She's the one who drove me to the hospital at 2 a.m., held my hand through the hard part, and never breathed a word to anyone. Not even when my mom called her directly in October, asking if I seemed off lately. Danny told me about that call the next morning, laughing, furious on my behalf. I said, "You seemed great," she said. Which is true, I didn't lie. The 3 months after Nora was born were the quietest of my life. Quiet in a way I hadn't expected to feel lonely inside. Some nights I'd sit with Nora at 3 a.m. and think I could just tell them. I could call my mom right now. The wanting was real. I just knew what would happen to it the second I did. So I held the line. And I was the one who finally broke it, on my own terms. 2 days before Christmas, I called my mom. Not to tell her everything, but to lay the first stone. I said I'd been going through something major, that I needed her to actually listen when I explained, and that I loved her. She said, okay. She sounded worried. Good. Then Aunt Linda's Ring camera beat me to the rest. My mom called 3 times. I picked up. "Maya, is there a baby?" "Yes." Silence. Then, "How could you keep this from us?" "Because the last time I had good news, you made it about you, the job, the house, my college acceptance. You cried because I was going out of state. I wasn't going to let you do that to her." She said I was being dramatic, that they just cared. "I know you care. That's not the same as being safe." Then very small, "I didn't know you felt that way." She sounded genuinely confused. Not performing, confused. And I felt the grief of it, that she had moved through 27 years of my life without knowing she was doing damage. I didn't take it back. I said, "I know. That's the problem." My cousin Karen texted separately. "Okay, but can I meet her?" My uncle called to congratulate me. Aunt Linda posted a prayer emoji, her white flag. The group chat cracked open slowly, like something thawing. Nora woke up from her nap. I held her at the window while she blinked at the Christmas lights like they were extraordinary. She will never wonder if her news is safe with me. I drew that line for her. Sometimes that's how it works.